Okay, so I'm looking at YouTube and I come across this video by this dude. Make sure I get his name right. Red Supreme TV One or Number One, I think that's what it was. And he made a video entitled "Black Women Who Wear Weaves Have No Right to Speak About Colorism" or something like that. I guess he called himself alluding to the fact that black women who wear weaves are ashamed of their race, ashamed of their hair or heritage or whatever, so they have no right to speak on colorism. Okay, so I thought to myself, here we go, another Negro who thinks he knows everything about black women and why we do the things that we do. First of all, Mr. Red Supreme One TV, just because a black woman wears a weave does not mean she is ashamed of who she is. A wig is what it is. Something that covers the head. It's a hairstyle. Okay? And a lot of us just simply like the option to be able to change our hairstyles whenever we feel like it. It has nothing to do with being ashamed of who we are. How can we possibly be ashamed of what's obvious? Most black people know that, well, people in general know that black women, well, most of us, have nappy hair anyway. So what are we going to run away from the obvious for? You know what I'm saying? A wig is just a temporary hairstyle that we can take off anytime we want to, anytime we get ready. That's simply what it is, a hairstyle. And some of us, like I said, we like to have the option of changing our hairstyle. It's no different with you brothers. Don't you have different pairs of tennis shoes that you like to wear? Don't you have different types of jeans, shirts, jackets, even haircuts that you like to wear? Don't you like to switch up sometimes? It's the same way with us. Who wants to look the same way all the time? That's boring. Now, there may be some women, some black women, who are ashamed of what they are. I can't speak for them. I can only speak for myself and several other black women that I know, and black women in general, who just appreciate the fact that we can finally change up our hairstyles when we want to without damaging our natural hair. So for you to sit there, and then too, furthermore, who are you to even tell us that we don't have a right to speak on issues? I mean, who are you? You know what I'm saying? What gives you the right to judge? You don't even know every black woman that wears a weave or a wig. You don't know us. You don't know our story. You don't know why we do the things we do. I don't understand why men like you, black men in particular like you, love to judge and just throw us under the bus for every little thing that we do. You need to quit that junk. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? We're already double stereotyped. We're black and then we're women. And then we got black men like you who every time we do something or say something, you got a problem with it. Whatever happened to uplifting and encouraging? And furthermore, if you do run across a black woman who is ashamed of her race or whatever, you should encourage her. You should not be judging her and throwing her under the bus. She needs help. So why don't you reach out and try to understand what she's going through instead of being judgmental? I don't understand that. And it's time for you to stop that, all of y'all to stop that mess. You know what I'm saying? It's old and it's tired and it's not true. It's not even a true statement that you're making because you don't even know every black woman that wears a weave. And then you're going to make another stupid statement about us having other people's DNA in our scalp or something like that you said. First of all, if you do any kind of research or speak to any kind of barber or a licensed cosmetologist, they will tell you that once hair is cut, it's dead. It's dead. So therefore, if a woman does buy a human hair wig or weave, she is not putting anybody else's DNA in her scalp. She's not walking around with somebody else's personality or somebody else's demons or somebody else's spirits or whatever else y'all believe, because the hair is dead. There's nothing there. It's just dead hair. So you need to do some research before you do these stupid videos so you won't sound ignorant. But don't take my word for it. Look it up on the internet. Dead hair. Soon as it's cut off the head, it's dead. So stop spreading the lie that we have somebody else's DNA on our head, because it's simply not true. And then you said something else about black men being in prison because of black women. Oh, so now black men can't think for themselves? We get black men in trouble because they can't think for themselves. Black men don't know how to not break a law. They're in jail because of us? Really? That's interesting. So instead of blaming us for that, then you need to get on the brothers about using their head and doing the right thing. I mean, seriously, your whole video was just downright ridiculous. You cannot blame us for everything. And then you even blamed us for being single parents and hood rats and all this kind of mess. Then made some kind of assumption that we choose the wrong kind of men to have babies with. Yeah, some of us do make bad decisions, but you also have to remember that a lot of these men come into their lives making promises and lies, saying that they're going to be there for the baby and they're going to do this and that, and they don't stick around. You know that. So instead of putting us down for having these babies, why don't you preach to these black men about being more responsible? And then if they do have a child, to stick around and take care of that child. You don't have to be with the mother, but send some doggone money or do some visits or something. She didn't make the baby by herself. Stop blaming black women for everything. It is not our fault. Black men have their own minds. They can make their own decisions just like we can. And I'm sick and tired of these videos that you simple black men are making about black women, blaming us for everything. We are the mothers. We are the caregivers. We're everything. But we are the least respected. And even if you don't agree with everything that we do, I mean, I don't agree with everything black men do, but you will never ever see me making a video bashing black men. You know why? Because I know too many good ones. And I know that you know some good black women. So why are you making these kind of videos bashing and putting us down? It's time for that mess to stop, man. Seriously. Red Supreme TV One, or who the heck you think you are? But you are not helping the cause. I guess you're trying to build your brand or build your channel or whatever by bashing. But seriously, that's not going to get you anywhere because the argument is old and stupid. Black men need to stand together and start taking responsibility for their own actions and stop blaming black women. If you're tired of seeing little black boys emasculated, then step up and be a role model. If you know some single black women who are struggling with their child, why don't you take up some time with the child? Be a positive role model if that child don't have a father around. That's what you can do. Instead of sitting around driving in your car, whatever the heck it is, making these grainy, stupid videos. Try to do something to make a difference, because sitting around complaining about black women doing this or not doing this and whatever is not helping the problem at all. We need love, we need support, we need encouragement. And we need understanding. And we need it from the black man. Because we don't get it from nobody else. So why don't you think about that and think about what you can do to make a change instead of talking about stuff that's going to bring us further apart, about natural hair. Who cares about natural hair? Seriously. It has nothing to do with who we are as a people. And you know this. And furthermore, I bet you anything, a woman can come up to you with some doggone turquoise hair. As long as she got a big booty and a cute face, you're going to be with her. So what is you talking about? And you know I'm right. Nicki Minaj sport that blonde, straight hair all day long, but if she came in your face and turned up her tail, you would be with her. I bet you won't say nothing about her natural hair then, would you? No, because you'd be too busy trying to get it. So who's the hypocrite? Who's the real hypocrite? All you black men need to stop tripping about black women and their natural hair, because as long as she going to give you the booty, you don't even care about what the hair look like, and you know it. So stop your mess and stop with these stupid videos, because seriously, they're tiresome, they're belittling, and we're just sick of it. We need your support, not your doggone criticism about everything that we do. If you loved us and took care of us, then we wouldn't even have the problems that we're having. You don't see white men bashing white women. And they do stupid stuff. They're not always making smart decisions, but you never see a bunch of white men bashing white women. There's a reason for that, because they care. And that's what you need to start doing. Start caring about black women and loving us and supporting us instead of putting us down for every little thing that we say or do, because we're sick of it. And then every time we date outside our race, we got to be swirling. Anyway, Red Supreme TV One. I don't know. I don't know your deal. I don't know if you didn't get enough hugs or whatever, but I really hope you get it together, brother. Because you need some help, seriously.